There are 5 things fake people always do, and once you know what they are, you'll spot them in seconds. You won't waste months figuring out who's real and who's pretending. You won't keep investing in people who are just using you. You won't keep getting blindsided by betrayal you should have seen coming. Because fake people aren't as good at hiding as they think they are. They have patterns, they have tells, and by the end of this video, you'll recognize every single one. You'll know exactly who to trust and who to cut off before they get the chance to hurt you. Most people don't catch fake people until it's too late, until they've already been used, already been betrayed, already been talked about behind their back, and then they look back and realize all the signs were there. They just didn't know what to look for. But you're about to, because these 5 things are universal. Every fake person does them, and once you see the pattern, you can't unsee it. Before we start, like the video and subscribe to LifeBased for more insights about the patterns shaping your life and relationships. Let's get into it. Number 1, they only reach out when they need something. You don't hear from them for weeks, maybe months. No calls, no texts, no check-ins. But the second they need a favor, need information, need access to someone you know, suddenly they're in your inbox. Suddenly they care how you're doing. Suddenly they want to catch up. And the moment they get what they want, they're gone again. Fake people treat relationships like transactions. You're not a person to them, you're a resource, and they only acknowledge your existence when you're useful. They don't care about your life, they don't care how you're doing, they care about what you can do for them. And the second you stop being useful, you stop mattering. Real people check in because they want to. They reach out because they're thinking about you. They invest in the relationship even when they don't need anything. Fake people only show up when there's something in it for them. And if that's the pattern you're seeing, you're not dealing with a friend. You're dealing with someone who's using you. Number 2, they're overly nice to your face, but cold in their actions. They smile at you, they compliment you, they tell you how much they value you. But when it comes to actually showing up, they're nowhere. They don't follow through, they don't make time, they don't put in effort, because words are easy. Actions take commitment, and fake people only give you words. This is how fake people operate. They say all the right things so you don't question them, so you think the relationship is solid, but when you pay attention to what they actually do, it doesn't match. They'll tell you they care, but won't show up when you need them. They'll say they're happy for you, but won't celebrate your wins. They'll claim you're important to them, but treat you like an option. Real people back up their words with actions. Their care is visible. Their investment is consistent. Fake people give you performance. They give you just enough to keep you around without actually giving you anything real. And if someone's words and actions don't align, believe the actions. That's where the truth is. Number 3, they change depending on who's around. When it's just the two of you, they act one way. But when other people show up, they change completely. They talk to you differently. They treat you differently. They act like the relationship doesn't mean as much. Because fake people adjust their behavior based on their audience. And you're not the priority. Looking good in front of others is. This shows up clearly in group settings. When you're alone, they're warm and engaged, but the second other people are around, especially people they want to impress, you become background. They ignore you, they dismiss you, they don't acknowledge your presence the same way. Because fake people care more about perception than connection. They care more about how they look than how they make you feel. Real people treat you the same regardless of who's watching. They don't change their energy toward you based on the audience. They value you consistently. Fake people have different versions of themselves for different situations. And if you're only valued when no one else is around, you're not actually valued. You're just convenient when they have no better options. Number 4, they're only around when you're doing well. When your life is going great, when you're winning, when things are working out, they're right there, friendly, engaged, present. But the second things get hard, the second you're struggling, the second you actually need support, they vanish. Because fake people don't want to deal with your problems. They only want to be associated with your success. This is how you spot someone who's around for what you can offer, not who you are. They show up for the good times because it benefits them. It makes them look good. It gives them access to your wins. But when you're down, when you need someone, when there's nothing in it for them, they disappear. Because they were never there for you. They were there for themselves. Real people show up for both. They celebrate your wins and support you through your struggles. They don't leave when things get hard. Fake people are fair-weather friends. They're only around when it's easy and beneficial. And if someone's only present during your highs, they're not your friend. They're a spectator. Number 5, they never take accountability. When they mess up, when they hurt you, when they're clearly in the wrong, they don't apologize, they don't own it, they flip it. They make excuses, they blame you, they act like you're overreacting, they gaslight you into thinking you're the problem. Because fake people can't admit fault. Admitting fault would mean acknowledging they're not as perfect as they pretend to be. This shows up in every conflict. You try to address something they did, and suddenly you're the bad guy. You're too sensitive. You're reading too much into it. You're causing drama. And they walk away acting like they're the victim, like you are the one who wronged them. And if you're not careful, you start believing it. Real people own their mistakes. They apologize when they're wrong. They take responsibility for their actions. Fake people deflect, deny, and manipulate. And if someone can never admit they were wrong, they're not real. They're performing. And you'll never get honesty from someone who can't even be honest with themselves. These 5 things aren't hard to spot once you know what to look for, and if you're seeing even one of them consistently, you're dealing with someone fake, someone who's pretending, someone who's using the relationship for their own benefit while giving you nothing real in return. And the longer you ignore it, the more damage they do. You deserve people who show up, who are consistent, who back up their words with actions, who treat you the same regardless of who's watching, who are there for your highs and your lows, who take accountability when they're wrong. And if someone can't give you that, they don't deserve access to you. Stop making excuses for fake people. Stop giving them chances they don't deserve. And start paying attention to who's real and who's just pretending. If you found this helpful, like the video and subscribe to LifeBased for more insights about the patterns shaping your life and relationships. Thanks for watching.